Since the dawn of existence, there have always been moments when the course of history shifted. Such a turning point is upon us now.
A major pharmaceutical company has developed a way to suppress the mutant X gene permanently. They're calling it a cure.
They wish to cure us, but I say we are the cure.
You are now listening to
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Joshua Freeman. Welcome back to Joshua vs. Movies. We'll react, review, and go against all your favorite movies. Today, the movie I'll be going against, standing in the red corner, X-Men: The Last Stand. The Last Stand came out in 2006 and was directed by Brett Ratner. The Last Stand continues the story from the last movie, with a cure now being introduced and Jean Grey becoming Dark Phoenix. The movie brings back and stars Patrick Stewart, Hugh Jackman, Ian McKellen, Halle Berry, and Fam Jensen, and brings in newcomer Kelsey Grammer. The movie was met with mixed reviews, but we'll see how good The Stand is when it goes against me. The genre of the movie will be action, while the visuals and the stunts represent how well the visual effects look throughout the movie. If you guys have any questions on the scoring template for each category, it will be in the description below. But I think we're all set. So without further ado, let's get to the review.
Fight!
Round 1.
I still don't know why I'm here. Couldn't you just make them say yes?
Yes, I could, but it's not my way. And you're here because I need you.
We're not going to have to meet every one of them in person, are we?
No.
Yes, the brochure is great. But what about Jean? What about her illness?
You think your daughter is sick, Mr. Gray?
Perhaps it would be best if we were to speak to her alone.
Of course.
We'll, leave you then.
Did you think you were the only one of your kind, young lady?
We're mutants, Jean. We are like you.
I like this one.
You have more power than you can imagine, Jean.
Okay, so that's gonna be my point. This opening scene isn't bad. I just feel it's not needed. I mean, I know this movie did it first, but I feel like Sony made little to no attempt to make the X-Men movies coexist with each other. I mean, First Class doesn't coincide with this movie because it not only showed Eric and Charles falling apart during the 60s, but also Charles becoming crippled during that time. And I didn't even mention the last scene in X-Men Origins Wolverine.
Fight!
Round 2. I didn't know he could turn other people metal too.
The whole world's going to hell, you're just going to sit there? Let's go.
Bobby!
You did.
We're getting killed out here.
Yeah, I know. They're not ready, Storm.
It's getting closer!
Hey, Tim-Man, come here.
Logan, we work as a team!
Yeah, good luck with that. Throw me.
Do this!
Class dismissed.
What the hell was that?
Danger room session.
You know what I mean. It was a defensive exercise.
Yeah, best defense is a good offense. Or is it the other way around? Hey, I'm just a sub. You got a problem, talk to Scott.
Okay, so the movie's gonna earn a point right here. This training scene with Logan and Storm teaching the class isn't bad at all.
Fight!
Round 3.
I don't understand. Magneto's a fugitive. We have a mutant in the cabinet, a president who understands us. Why are we still hiding?
We're not hiding. In fact, I thought that perhaps you might take my place someday.
But Scott's...
Scott's a changed man. He took Jean's death so hard.
There's something you're not telling us.
Hey, wait. Is there something you know? Hey, Professor, what are you doing? Wait.
Thank you for seeing me on such short notice.
Henry, you are always welcome here. You're a part of this place.
I have news.
Who's the furball?
Hank McCoy, Secretary of Mutant Affairs.
Right, the secretary.
A major pharmaceutical company has developed a mutant antibody. They're calling it a cure.
You can't cure being a mutant.
Well, scientifically speaking...
Since when did we become a disease? How can anybody in their right...
They're announcing it now.
These so-called mutants, their affliction is nothing more than a disease, a corruption of healthy cellular activity. I proudly present the answer to mutation. We have a cure.
What kind of coward would take it just to fit in?
Is it cowardice? Not all of us can fit in so easily. You don't shed on the furniture.
Is it true? They can cure us? They can't cure us. Because there's nothing to cure. Nothing's wrong with you.
Okay, so the movie's gonna earn a point right here. I like this introduction scene of the cure and Hank warning Charles about it. I also understand Storm not liking it, but it does bring up a good question. Is this cure ethical? I mean, yeah, there's mutants that want it, but that's mostly because how they're treated. And Storm is saying people should learn to live with mutants instead of just trying to cure them. Because in reality, creating a cure doesn't help society except mutants. On the other hand, there's mutants like Rogue who simply want physical human contact and not want to hurt people.
I want to be able to touch people, Logan. A hug. A handshake. A kiss.
So I do understand both sides.
Fight!
Round 4.
How should we as mutants respond? Here's what I think.
This is about getting organized.
They don't understand. They don't know what it means to be a mutant. They won't take us seriously.
They want to exterminate us.
Nobody's talking about extermination.
No one ever talks about it. The extermination has already begun. Make no mistake, my brothers. They will draw first blood. They will force their cure upon us. Who will you stand with? The humans? Or us?
You talk pretty tough for a guy in a cape.
Back off.
Gotta upgrade.
You know who you're talking to? Do you?
Pinecone Boy? I don't know who.
You can sense other mutants and their powers. Could you locate one for me?
Okay, so the movie's gonna earn a point right here. I like this scene with Magneto gathering mutant followers. And it makes sense a meeting like this would be taking place since the cure was just introduced.
Fight!
Round 5.
Can you hear me? Stop.
Jean?
I want to see your eyes. Take these off.
Whoa. It's like a red flag, right?
I can control it now. Open them.
Professor, you okay?
Get to Alkali Lake.
You don't want to be here.
Do you?
Okay, so that's gonna be my point. I have a few problems with the scene. First, how did Jean's hair go from short to a little bit red to very long and really red? I mean, is that like a side effect of her powers? And second, did Scott ever I don't know, go to the professor and say that he was hearing Jean's voice in his head? I mean, it would make sense since he's a powerful telepath, but I'm guessing he didn't do that, did he? And third, James Marsden isn't bad as Cyclops. It's just his character could have been written better in his trilogy. I mean, Cyclops was never really seen as more than Jean's boyfriend and was basically always looked at from Logan's point of view.
Maybe it's time for us to move on. Not everybody heals as fast as you, Logan.
Oh yeah, and one more thing, I also hate this movie introducing the mutant class system out of nowhere.
I know you control metal, and I know there's 87 mutants in here, none of them above a class 3, other than you two.
Jean Grey is the only Class 5 mutant I've ever encountered. Her potential practically limitless.
I mean, that shit really comes out of nowhere, and it would have been better introduced in the last movie. But when it comes to the actors and the acting, they continue to be one of the best things about this franchise. Hugh Jackman, Patrick Stewart, and Ian McKellen are still great in their roles as Logan, Charles, and Eric, and Halle Berry continues to be a win as Storm. Famke Janssen isn't bad either as Jean, even though I feel these movies don't explain how she became the Dark Phoenix in the first place. I mean, in the last movie, Cyclops said,
I wasn't really sure how to say this, but ever since Liberty Island, you've been different.
But why did what happened at Liberty Island only affect her and not the other mutants that were there? And also, like I said, I feel like Cyclops could have been written better in this trilogy, but it's not bad at all. So with that, the movie earns a 0.9 out of 1.0 for actors and acting.
Fight!
Round 6. Dang.
About time.
I've been busy. Did you find what you were looking for?
The source of the cure is a mutant. A child at Worthington Labs.
Read off the guest list.
Kane Marco, solitary confinement.
What did they call you?
Juggernaut.
I think he'll make a fine addition to our army.
Yeah.
Damn.
You're not one of us anymore. She was so beautiful.
Okay, so the movie's gonna earn a point right here. I like this scene with Magneto breaking out Mystique, even though these other mutants are randomly introduced, causing her to get shot. This also tells me that the first thing the government did after creating the cure was make it a weapon.
You think resigning's gonna make a difference? That's no way to influence policy.
Policy is being made without me, Mr. President. The decision to turn the cure into a weapon was made without me.
I mean, the trucks were transporting Mystique well before they tried to give out the first dose, and I do feel that's believable.
Fight!
Round 7.
Welcome back. You okay?
Yeah. Logan, you're making me blush. It's okay.
Oh, no. Don't put that shit. No. Yo, where the hell is the professor?
Gene, stay with me. Stop. Look. It'll be all right.
Damn. Oh, okay. Just a lot happened there. Okay, so the movie... So that's going to be my point, actually. My problem with this scene is that Xavier doesn't sense this is happening inside the mansion or something. Like, where's he at? Come on now.
Fight!
Round 8.
Wait for me here.
What?
I need to see Jean alone. You were right, Charles. This one is special. I came to bring Jean home. Don't interfere, Eric. She needs help. Jean is not well. Funny, you sound just like her parents. Nobody gets inside.
I knew you'd come.
Of course. I've come to bring you home. You know, he thinks your power is too great for you to control.
Oh my God.
Eric, I don't believe your mind games are going to work anymore, Charles.
So you want to control me?
Eric, stop! No, Charles, not this time. You've always held her back. For your own good, Jean. You must trust me. You're a danger to everyone and yourself. But I can help you.
That's it.
Jean, let me in. Don't let it control you.
Okay, so that's gonna be my point. This scene isn't bad with Jean killing Charles. I just don't understand Charles's plan. So apparently Cyclops didn't tell Charles that he was hearing Jean's voice in his head, but apparently Charles knew something was going to happen to him. I mean, if he knew Jean was going to come back alive and be really powerful, why didn't he devise a plan to like stop her? Or at least tell everybody else? And if he didn't know she was alive, how did he know something was going to happen to him? What is it, like psychic intuition or something? But when it comes to the visuals and the stunts, they end up being alright. The visual effects don't look bad in the movie, but they don't look great either. And it's mainly because there's a few scenes where it looked like there's obvious CGI. So with that, the movie earns a 0.4 out of 0.5 for visuals and stunts.
Fight!
Round 9.
Getting the cure so you can go back home to mommy and daddy? I'm looking for someone. Oh, I get it. Your girlfriend. Figured she'd want the cure.
Come on, Iceman.
Same old Bobby.
Today's attack was only our first salvo. So long as the cure exists, our war will rage. And to my fellow mutants, join us or stay out of our way. Enough mutant blood has been spilled already.
This is now a national security matter. Seize and secure Worthington Labs. I want troops armed with cure weapons deployed immediately. Magneto wants a war. We'll give him one.
Okay, so that's gonna be my point. This warning scene is kinda cool. I just feel it's not needed. Especially if Magneto was just gonna go to Alcatraz Island and kill the boy himself. But when it comes to the directing by Brett Ratner, it turns out to be average. Ratner does a nice job finishing the framework created by Bryan Singer, but he doesn't bring anything new to the trilogy. There's also multiple scenes where it looks like it's filmed with a green screen in the background. So with that, the movie earns a 0.5 out of 1.0 for directing.
Fight!
Final round. Round 10.
Everybody get together and hold this line!
Traitors to their own cause.
Finish them!
Thank you!
Go inside, get the boy, and kill him.
He's going for the boy!
Not if I get there first!
You're the guy that invented the cure, right?
No,
Yes.
no.
I am.
No. Me? No.
No,
God
don't,
damn it.
don't hurt him! No!
Let go of me.
Don't-
Everything's gonna be okay.
Yeah, finally get to use my powers.
This way. Oh my god. What's going on? Your powers won't work with me. Stay close, alright? Okay.
It's time to end this war.
Whoa, that was your big...
We work as a team.
Bobby, you think you can take out your old friend?
Go ahead.
Storm, we're gonna need some cover.
You're in over your head, Bobby. Maybe you should go back to school. You never should have left.
You never learn, do you?
Actually, I do.
Distraction.
I'm
one of them.
This is what they want for all of us. It's over, Jean. No, don't shoot!
Where did you come from?
No! Everybody get out of here! I'm the only one who can stop her. Get everyone to safety. Go! I know you're still there!
I love that hailing factor.
You would die for them.
No, I don't even like him.
Not for them. For you. Save me. I love you.
Okay, so that's gonna be my point. My biggest problem with this scene is Magneto giving the X-Men a chance to win. I mean, when they first showed up, he should have sent Wolverine and Colossus halfway to Hawaii, but he just ends up lighting cars on fire and throwing them. So in all, this final battle is pretty lazy. And when it comes to the action in the movie, it turns out to be alright, but not as good as the last movie. The movie has less action than the last movie, and this movie's action isn't that compelling. Like the wood scene when Wolverine was facing a guy with a bat. I mean, don't get me wrong, Wolverine fighting somebody is always entertaining. But when you put him up against a guy with a bat, it's just like, okay now. Like, what the hell is this guy's mutation? Like, he's good with bats or some shit? So with that, the movie earns a 0.4 out of 0.5 for action. So there you guys have it. That's my match against X-Men The Last Stand. It turns out the stand is weak as I end up winning this one. We're not done yet though. Let's go see where it fits on the scale. Let's go check out the final numbers. Okay, so when it comes to the final numbers, we have everything except for the editing, the score, and the plot and the story. There wasn't any problems in terms of the editing, so that'll remain a 0.3 out of 0.3. And when it comes to the score, the movie doesn't manage to provide a substantial score throughout the movie. So with that, the movie earns a 0.0 out of 0.2 for score. And when it comes to the plot and the story, it doesn't end up being bad. I like the inclusion of the Cure and how it does a nice job dividing the mutants, similar to the Registry Bill in the first movie. Also, the inclusion of Jean becoming a Dark Phoenix isn't bad. It's just not the best when pairing both storylines together. There's also plot conveniences that exist that brings up more questions than answers. So with that, the movie earns a 0.5 out of 1.0 for plot and story. So now that we have all the numbers, let's add them up. So the movie ends up with a 3.0 out of 4.5, and that gives it a B rating. So there you guys have it. That's my movie review of X-Men The Last Stand. If you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, and also let me know which superhero movie you want me to go against. But until then, this is Joshua Freeman. This has been Joshua vs. Movies. I'm going to see you guys in the next match.
There's something you're not telling us.
Hey, wait, is there something you know? Hey, Professor, what are you doing? Wait.